Hello everybody, I am back from the gig. It was actually quite a funny gig. We did an 18th birthday party and people got drunk. I don't know why, but people just did get drunk. It's The party actually started a bit earlier than we were predicting. It actually started at 1 instead of at 3. Because we got there a bit early. So we'd finished setting up and everybody was already there. So they just did the party early, so we've got to go home early, so it's about 4 o'clock now. Well, 4-ish. I'll put these back out. And then this is the finished bit. Like I said, I've left the speakers in the van, and I've just got the one out. The karaoke out. And then I'm playing the laptop through that. And that works just as well. It's kind of hidden, it's quite nice. But I'm running it through this. It's okay. The sound output is not great, but because it's a small room, it works for what I want it for. So the sound comes out through here, and then obviously you've got your controls on top here. So the sound's all here, and then you've got your controls here. And then obviously I've just got a Christmas party list that I've just downloaded and got on there. Well, that's just something else. Get rid of that. There you go. That's that. Still got that in the same place. I've come to the conclusion I think about put these either side of the couch. I still can't decide, but it would be nice to have a DMX cable linking them both together. But I think they're alright where they are for now. I would like to get maybe one on the top there, and maybe one on the TV, but that's not hopeful. But yeah, that's that. That's basically the degree of things. So like I said, it's about 2 o'clock now. We were supposed to finish at 4, sorry. We were supposed to finish at 4, but because the party only lasted for around about an hour, it's around about 2-ish now. Which is, it's reasonable. It's not the shortest gig I've ever done. But then you get what you pay for, so. So I think between the two of us we got about 50 quid each for this gig, which is not a lot of money. But it's enough for what it was, because it was a last minute booking, so. That's that. That's what you get with a last minute booking. Complicated stuff. But like I said, there's all these are all set up around the room. So that's all those. It's not a very big room. It doesn't look big on this anyway, but it's quite big. If this couch wasn't here and the TV wasn't here, it's quite big actually. But then again, this TV's absolutely big and bulky. I've got my flat screen on the way, and an emphasis on the way. I'm not expecting it until June, but that's life. So yes, that's my room, and this is where everybody will be hopefully having a good time. And then at the back here, there's actually going to be a buffet table, which will come to about here. So, see that? So it'll come to about here, where my feet are. Be the buffet table. And so that won't take up a lot of room. But people are going to want to sit down and smoke at the couch here. I think. Sorry, there's things like that. But yeah, we've still got the moving heads on the go. We've got this one on fast at the minute. I'm actually going to put these on slow for now. Can you read them? So NASL is slow. And then you can see that it just moves very, very slowly. And then I've got this one, and you can see. Now this screen's upside down because this one usually hangs upside down. But you can still see that one says fast. And then NSR is slow. And what DMX does is, if you have a DMX cable, you can hook the two of these up together. Sorry about that. you can hook the two of these lights up together, and they will do the exact same patterns. So at the moment this one's on open gobo. What gobos are is they're basically little wheels that go around inside the monitor, like this. You can see, if I just move this, I really shouldn't be doing this. Okay, there we go. So you can see that's called a gobo, and that's gobo shape. I'm going to put the same over there. And so gobos are just little wheels that go around inside the lights units itself, and then they change. You can input your own gobos, but it's complicated. But I've done that with that one. It took me 2 hours, but I've got my own gobos in that one over there. And this one's just factory gobos. So that's light, that's that. But I prefer them on open gobos, to be honest, because an open gobo is basically just a beam of light. There's no pattern showing through. I don't know if you can see at an angle. You might be able to. There you go. Just you see that little wheel in there, that little sort of squiggly snail shell line. That's the gobo, and I don't know if you can see. If you get there, you go right in there. That's the gobo there, and then there's a wheel in there that turns round, and will change the image. So that's the gobo, and then the gobo wheel is kept in around about here. Obviously, this is a mini LED moving head. I think these have got a proper name actually, but I can't remember what they're called. But I just call them mini moves, because the good thing about having these ones and not really massive ones, I used to have big ones, and then I sold them. I didn't get a lot of money from them actually. But that's, again, that's life. But the reason I've got these is because they're so compact and they're so small that they work very, very nice in any room really. And they sit, very nicely in the van. But the problem with the big ones is if you have big ones in a small room, it takes away the effect. It makes the room look 10 times smaller. But if you have these in a corner, it in some respects makes the room look a lot bigger, which is a bonus. But like I said, I've got 4 of these, and I've got one Parkan LED move, which is friggin' hell, that light is bright. I've got a Parkan LED move, which is essentially the same as this, but the head is completely different. It's the same sort of base, but the head is a lot different. It's a flat head with I think 80 LEDs inside. It's basically like the it's a bit like the Chauvet, the one by Chauvet, but friggin' hell. But for American DJ, I hate the strobe function on it. So strobe. Yes, so that's basically the same, and that works for that one as well, they're both the same. And as for that over there, that's just a cam, that's just a cam moonflower. In fact, you might be able to see inside there. There you go. They are. So those are the LEDs inside there, and then they give off quite a bright light. It's a brightish light. But it's, it's not too bad, but that's that. And then it's just around the back. This one's a bit battered and bruised, actually. This was one of the first lights I got when I started to DJ. It's a very old light. It's the Cam LED Moonflower 1. Let's just say the number. And then you can go to www.cam.co.uk for any more information on its products. It does have quite a few nice products. This one I actually bought from Cash Generators, and like I said, this is one of the first lights I bought. The second light I bought was a traffic light, a halogen bulb traffic light, which was it's still one of my favourite lights, and I still use it quite a lot. I don't use this one as much. This is more for my flashing, for my strobe uplighting, if that makes sense. Basically, what uplighting is, it's just a light that, hang on, it's basically just a light that goes up the wall like that. But obviously you've got to set it in the right position. At the moment it's set on the tree, but that's what that is. And that's good enough for me. And that's that. So that's basically the entire setup. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope, like I said before, if I don't make another gig vlog before then, everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And as always, from us at RRC DJ Entertainments, practice and enjoy. Thank you very much.